Good morning. Okay. Hi, Replay Land. So we're in class today. We're going to do some chair stuff. So grab a chair. It's best if it's not rolly and if it doesn't have any arms. And then just have it nearby. I think I've got my trusty chair right here. And then, oh, you can't see my head. You still can't see my head. I'm going to move my chair back. Now you can see my head. Yay! Okay, welcome. All right, let's jiggle. We always like to start our Qigong with jiggling. Good. This is such a good way to start the day. Gets everything moving, makes us feel good. You can also bounce up on your heels if you want. You can hear my floor. My morning neighbors love that. So I don't do it as much, but when I have a nice sturdy floor, I love that. That like bounce through the heels really kind of like helps jostle the body and get things moving. Just keep going. We're going to do it a little while longer. We're helping boost that lymphatic system. We're getting that lymph fluid to move through the body. We're getting those muscles to release a little bit. Yeah, good. Good. Oh, Blue does not like it. She is giving me side eye as she walks away. I know. All right, good. Come to a standstill. We'll do our Wuji Stance or our center stance, feet shoulder width apart. Thinking about our low back opening and our tailbone pulling down. Lengthening the spine down, the crown of the head lifting up. Lengthening the neck up. Breathing deep into the dantian, the lower abdomen, below the belly button. Good. And now let's do a circle breath. So we inhale as we come up. And we exhale as we come down. And then we're going to go into our twisty noodle arms. Let the arms stay nice and relaxed, and the spinning of the body is what makes them move. Good looking behind you. It helps keeps the spine turning. It's a great way to warm up the back gently. Good, everybody's looking great. Good. Let that relax. Good. We just wanted to kind of open everything up. So now let's bring our chairs out. Let's see here. Is this? Yes, I think you can see me well with all of those things. Okay, so when we're doing chair Qigong, we sit sort of at the edge of the chair like this. It's because we're going to be like going back and forth, and we don't want to like hit it. We also want our feet at like 90 degrees, like ankles under the knees. Feet at about shoulder width. They can be a little wider. But we don't want like too wide, and we don't want like too narrow. So this is good. We'll move them a little bit. Good. And so the form we're doing today is healing Qigong. It's very nourishing for the body, and I just think, you know, it's what I need right now. So you guys are here to join me. I'm just going to help heal my body. I think we could all use some healing right now. And I think as everybody gets used to this and more used to the forms, we can start maybe taking requests and figuring out like how people are feeling and how to move forward. Okay, but for today, we're going to do Healing Qigong Part 1, sitting in the chair. So we take our hands in front of our face like this to begin, and we're going to blow. I hold it right in front. And then the right hand comes down as the left hand comes up, like so. Good, and then we bring that other hand down across the face, across the heart. Just connect down here, and we feel that connection down into the earth. We feel that connection through the top of our head. Good. Okay, so how we begin is with a bit of an opening the heart exercise. So my hands are going to come up, and then I'm going to open like this as I lean and arch my back, kind of lean back. And then I come forward, bringing the elbows together. And then I'm going to exhale, or inhale, sorry, as I come back. My hands are going to reach out, and then open up again. And then exhale, coming forward. So the other thing I want us to start doing is when we do this, lift the heels, or the toes. And then exhale and come forward, lifting the heels. You guys keep going. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see just a little bit what it looks from there. Oh. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Good. Don't reach too far back and open, right? Think more about like the energy is coming from the chest opening. Yeah, good. So here we're just really feeling that heart open. Feeling all that stress and tension in our chest. Just releasing and opening up. Let your breath lead this movement. Okay, let's do 3 more. Reaching out forward, opening up. Leaning forward, exhaling, relaxing. Last one. And as we end, we'll come back to center with hands in prayer position. Good. So our next movement, we're going to bring the hands forward and rotate them so that as they're down here, the backs of the palms are touching. Good. And then we inhale and draw them up. And exhale, bring them out. And then rotate them again. Good. Inhaling up, bringing them out, and then rotating all the way down. Good. Mm-hmm. Oh, this feels so good. So there's a little bit of like a arching in my back when I come up, and a little bit of like slumping when I come down. Yeah. So here we're circulating chi through the body. And you can make this movement bigger if you want, or smaller. So if I wanted to make it bigger, it's fine. Whatever feels good. If you want to make it smaller, it would be experiment with that, kind of see how that feels. Good, everybody's looking great. Let's do one more, and as our hands come out, we're going to separate them, and bring them down by our sides, and go straight into our next movement. Inhaling up, exhaling down. So you can see my hips kind of shift. So as I go this direction, the opposite hip lifts up. That helps me get this nice curve in my spine. I don't know if you can see it. But see, my head to my tailbone, it's like a C almost. So that really helps us open up the sides of the body, along the rib cage. It's an area of the body that we don't really ever think about very much. Yeah, good. Awesome. You guys are looking great. This is also super great for stress relief, right? The sides of the body is where we tend to store a lot of stress. Mm-hmm. And things like undergarments that wrap around the sides of the body can really help kind of impinge that and make it worse and cause pain in those areas. So this is a particularly good movement for anyone who might wear an undergarment that wraps around their rib cage. Good. You know, I've never wanted music in my class on these before, but now today I'm like, some music would be really nice along with it. So maybe that's something we'll try next time we do some chair Qigong. Good, let's do one more on each side. Good. All right, our next one that we're going to do is we're going to come forward, inhaling, and then exhaling, lifting the toes and coming back. So lifting the heels, coming back, lifting the toes. Good. And this is kind of like an ebb and flow. This is very balancing movement, right? We have this kind of like arms coming out and up as our torso comes down, and the hands coming down as kind of our torso goes back and open. So it's really thinking of like balancing yin and yang. We have these two kind of dynamic opposing forces happening together. Good, y'all look great. Awesome. Okay, last one, we come back to center. We're going to bring our arms up and let the wrists kind of drape almost like zombie arms. And then we're going to inhale, and those hands are going to open up. And then we're going to exhale as we circle around and down. Good. And then inhaling up. And then really open that inhale more. And down. Good. Inhaling up, really opening, and then exhaling and dropping everything down. Good. And whatever sort of range of motion you have on this one is just fine, right? So if it's just a little bit more like, that's fine. If you just can come up just a little bit, that is just perfectly okay. Just close your eyes and imagine yourself doing it in the full extension that you see. Just imagining is enough. Three more. Last one. Your arms come out to the side. And then here, we're going to squeeze down and lift our heels up. So everything's squeezing around the center, around that umbilicus, around that dantian. So we inhale up. And then we squeeze, lifting the heels, squeezing down from the sides. And at the very bottom, we a little bit more. Good. And then we inhale. And we squeeze, we squeeze, we squeeze, we squeeze. Thinking about wringing out a washcloth. You guys are looking great. Good, yes. Lifting those heels up as we do it. Really squeeze. Ooh. Last time. And the arms come out in front. And we're going to tap our feet. I'm not going to do it because it's a little loud, I think. And we're going to play our hands like we're playing the piano. Yes, and this movement's all about play. It's all about having fun. Yes, big smiles when we do this one. Yeah. Good. And then we let that settle down. Good, and then we're going to do the next movement just once. So we inhale, and we press down as we lift our heels. Come up, lowering the heels, and then we're going to kick out our hands and our feet. Yes, perfect. Awesome. And then we're going to bring our feet wide. And then come down like this. And it's circle breath from a chair position. The important thing is to have your feet flat. So if you need to bring them in a little bit, or even to the front, whatever feels good so that you can get nice flat feet. You want to feel that connection to the earth. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Good. Good. Our last one, when we come up, we'll bring our hands together over our heads as we walk our feet in. And then bring those hands to prayer position here. Good. And with the healing Qigong, we're going to end as we begin. So we bring our hands in front of our face and we blow. Symbolizing clearing. Left hand goes down. Right hand goes down. Left hand goes up. And we come across the face, across the heart, connecting again. Taking some deep breaths into that Dantian. How does that feel? How does our body feel today? Does it feel any different? Good. So that's part one of healing Qigong in the chair. There are 3 parts, which I think we may do in the future. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, we still got a couple minutes, and we started a little late. So let's stand up. And let's do some channel tapping. Perfect. So we're just going to tap along the yang parts of the channel on the arm. Just going to tap along the outside. And then we're going to tap along the insides. Good. Then we're going to do our yang channels. So we come up to the top of the back. And it's like the sides and the backs of the legs all the way down. And then we're going to come up and we're going to do the insides of the legs and the top of the chest. Let's do that again. Good. Now we're going to do all of it. So we're going to go arm, 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 whole body, whole body. So let's begin. Tap, 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 tap. inside, back, front, back, front. 2 more times. Inside of the arm. One more time, all around. Last time on the back. Let's come to our center stance, our Wuji Stance, and let's do some circle breath. Feeling that flow in the body. Feeling that opening. Gathering chi, circle breath. This movement is one of the hallmark movements. And we do it a lot. It's a very grounding movement. It's a very centering movement. It's a very calming movement. It's a great way to get in touch with your body while helping to increase your energy. But one of the things I find it does for me is it really just de-stresses me. It really helps return my chi to center, which I think is the most important side effect and benefit of Qigong, and probably what's behind all of its healing powers. Last one. When you exhale, just let everything go. Good. Thank you guys for coming to class today. I'm going to end this recording, and then we can unmute. And if anybody has any questions, otherwise in replay land, we'll see you guys soon. Oh, also, when you're watching this, send me some feedback. I'm thinking of adding a specific chair Qigong class, maybe one day a week, because I think it's very beneficial, but I think that way we can focus on that form and really get into it, but then the other standing stuff will be separate from that. So let me know what y'all think, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye.